If a tree falls in the forest and humanity isn't around to hear it, are we still a cause of climate change? The fact that fact is denied is baffling, to say the least. Science shows an average temperature increase linked to emissions from man-made mistakes. Mother Nature cries tears turn to tropical storms, but we can't hear her over the sound of overconsumption. Sustainability is a possibility for society, yet selfishly, we consume without care. 2 arms, 2 hands, 10 fingers, and yet it's still problematic to carry a canvas bag to the corner store. Stare in awe at old buildings and admire ancient architecture, but chop tree after tree without any consideration for that history, clearing forests mercilessly against Earth's silent plea, yet scratch our heads confusedly when disaster after disaster strikes, quake in fear as earthquakes. But what the frack do you think will happen? Drilling deep into this heavenly body, rock our world the wrong way? Someone please explain to me why it's easier to exchange currency for water? Free from the tap, but let's zap our precious resources and prioritize plastic. Is it because we're lazy? Oh, baby, I guarantee that 2-pound camelback won't be a burden, or at least not as bad a burden as human extinction, yet here we are in our 6th mass extinction with one unique distinction. This rate is rapid. Adversity to biodiversity. Save the bees became the call, but you've got to know the source to answer. Will denial be our downfall? Destructive diets demanding an overconsumption of those raised for slaughter. The leading cause of it all, animal agriculture. The meat and dairy industry that society refuses to see because we care more about our taste buds than the ozone. But wait, let me readjust my tone, because now that that's been said, my audience's attention has been blown. That topic deserves its own poem. Anyway, before you post that Insta for Earth Day or mindlessly retweet Bernie, buy yourself a bottle you bring out and about, and for the love of trees, turn off the AC when you leave. Cut the ignition, protect the air we breathe. I don't mean to throw shade. Small, simple steps are a start to provide aid and mean more than the trendy charade of care. A waste-free society is idealistic for the current state of humanity, and unfortunately, exploitation is an inevitable happening. But see, it's a matter of amending. Little changes day to day will pay off, a small price to pay for our mother named nature. Petition for conscious recognition to reduce emission, and a moral obligation to live sustainably. Don't let future generations question our reluctance or judge our indulgence. The beauty of humanity is our individuality, 7 billion stories across 195 countries, an infinity of ideals. But the one thing about us we undeniably share? Earth.